Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this Tuesday's edition of Matters of Your Heart, where everything I talk about because you matter. My famous preface. Okay. Yesterday, I had gone to a new primary care physician because I'm going through a lot of health problems. I have a lot of ailments, and I don't feel like my doctor was doing enough for me. And as a matter of fact, it just seems like he kind of gave up. So I had went to my new PCP, and she's great. She's wonderful. I immediately developed a rapport, and through all the referrals and all the discussion and updating her on some new ailments, of course, I got prescribed new medications that are better than the ones my previous doctor had subscribed to me. And she also referred me to a therapist, an on site therapist at the same medical facility where I can get my physical ailments taken care of the best way that we can. And I'm really happy about that. I really, really am happy. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing this new therapist. And that is my segue into what I want to talk about today is there is no shame whatsoever in seeking therapy. I had always stressed, and I will always stress, your mental health is just as important, if not more important, than your physical health because it all starts here. If your mind ain't right, if you're stressing, if you're depressed, if you're going through things in life, whatever the case may be, what affects you up here is going to affect your physical health and your emotional health as well. Some have gone through abuse, like I had previously stated. Some have gone through losing their house, their car. They might be in a financial situation where they're poor. Might have gone through a death or several deaths, like with family members or friends who had passed away that mentally affected you. Or you just may have some mental illness conditions. Like I have mental illness conditions. I have borderline personality disorder, general anxiety, depression disorders. I also been classified as bipolar. And I also have postpartum depression that never really got cleared up. It just kind of carried into my second pregnancy. And on top of everything else that I have going on, my head's not right. So that's why I was very, very happy that I have a therapist. There is no shame whatsoever in seeking sources outside of your friends, outside of your family for help. There's no shame in not even having someone to talk to, and that drives you to get a therapist, whether it's a psychiatrist, whether it's a psychologist, whether it's group therapy, whatever the case may be. Okay? Especially those who had wanted to take their life and they decided to live, but they don't know how else or where else to go to continue that self-awareness that you know what, life is worth living. So in a lot of these cases, that's where a therapist comes in. I do realize that there are some therapists out there that do not care. There are some group sessions that just want you to go into their mind thing. For example, Alcoholics Anonymous, AA. Now, the program has good intentions, but that program is not for everybody. The reason why I say that is because it is based on certain religious beliefs that not everybody may share. And if you don't share that, then that type of therapy, no matter how good it is not going to help you because you're going to feel like, okay, I don't belong. This is what happened to me in my last therapy group sessions. Everybody was talking about things that I wasn't there for. There are certain, if I really wanted to hear certain things about spirituality or things like that, I know places where I can go. I did not go to therapy to hear that. I went to therapy to talk about my issues, my problems, what's going on in my head. I didn't go to therapy to get indoctrinated or talk about other things outside of what I needed to do. So if your current therapy program, if you are going to therapy, does not work, switch. Switch. There's no problem in that, okay? There's no problem in switching whatsoever. Find what works for you. If you don't believe in therapy, if you don't want to seek therapy, okay, that's fine. I hope that you have a support system with family, friends, somebody that you can talk to, somebody that'll understand. Maybe you just need an empathetic ear without that person having a medical degree. For me, I need that because I don't want to stress out my other support systems. And I have a great support system, but they can only do so much. So for me personally, I need that outside psychologist or psychiatrist to help me with my postpartum depression because my family, they're a sounding board, they're a good ear, but I need a little more help than what they can give me. And there's nothing wrong with them, there's nothing wrong with me. I just need extra help. And I had humbled myself for me to say, you know what, I need to go back to therapy. I got people that rely on me, and I need to have this straightened out the best way I possibly can. And I no longer feel any shame, but it's hard. It's hard for me because I'm not the type to ask for help. I had asked for help from people, and I got shamed, and I got denied, and I got ridiculed. So it's hard. It's a pride thing. So I understand that, but just know there's no shame in reaching out for help if you need it. And that ends today's segment of Matters of Your Heart. And remember, be kind to yourself because you matter. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I will be talking to you folks soon. Hit me up on Facebook, Toya Shay Oz. Hit me up on my Facebook page, Matters of Your Heart, same title as this show. And I wish you peace and blessings.